So, welcome to Shanti Meditation. That is a practice of higher mindfulness practice.
Добро пожаловать на Шанти Медитации, на занятие по Шанти Медитации, которое является практикой более высокого уровня осознанности.
So, today's topic that Shanti Meditation is a journey, not a destination.
Сегодняшняя тема Шанти Медитации является путешествием, а не конечной точкой назначения.
You see that you go to the office, go to the restaurant, return your home. These are destinations.
Если вы, например, идете к себе домой, идете в ресторан или на работу, то все это является точками назначения для вас.
We have sex, we have pleasure, we go to the beach, talk to the friends. This is all about the destination.
Мы занимаемся сексом, мы получаем какие-то удовольствия, мы общаемся с друзьями, ходим на пляж. Это все для нас есть какими-то целями и точками назначения.
You know, your mind thinks, plans, organizes, remembers the pleasure, and complete that small work.
Ваш ум запоминает все эти точки назначения, все те удовольствия, к которым он стремится.
So these are destinations, these are short-term destinations.
И все эти точки назначения, они являются краткосрочными.
But if you start thinking of practicing meditation like any destination, you have a problem.
Но если вы относитесь к медитации как к точке назначения, то тогда у вас возникнет проблема.
It is something that meditation is like a river that flows, never stops.
Медитация подобна реке, которая течет и никогда не останавливается.
And you see, when a river stops, it becomes a pond and it stinks.
А если река остановится, то она станет похожа на пруд или заводь и начнет цвести.
Look at the earth, the stars, sun, the river. They are continuing their journey.
Если вы посмотрите на Солнце, на звезды, на реки, то вы увидите, что они постоянно находятся в движении и постоянно продолжают свое путешествие.
Look at the body that is constantly changing, refreshing itself.
Посмотрите также на свое тело, вы увидите, что там происходят процессы, которые постоянно его обновляют.
Look at the breath that continues.
Ваше дыхание также постоянно продолжается.
Look at the mind that is constantly changing.
Ваш ум постоянно меняется.
Look at the brain which is constantly changing.
Ваш мозг постоянно меняется.
Look at, you cannot give a break to your breath. Oh, let me give a break to my breath for a week and then I'm really tired.
Вы не можете приказать своему дыханию, например, остановиться и сказать, что да, пусть я не буду дышать там неделю, например, пусть мое дыхание отдохнет.
You know what is going to happen if you give a break to your breath or sleeping?
То есть вы, наверное, представляете, что случится, если вы дадите своему дыханию передышку, остановите его.
So you see that the journey means it is a continuous flow.
То есть, когда мы говорим путешествие, то мы подразумеваем, что это есть постоянное течение.
And in that flow we discover peace and happiness.
И в этом течении мы находим счастье и мир.
So when we discover peace and happiness, that simply means being happy, being in peace, being in wisdom is meditation.
И когда мы находим счастье и мир, то это означает, что мы пребываем в состоянии медитации.
And practicing meditation for half an hour and then leave everything, mind returns to its old habit, that is just a preparatory step.
А после того, как медитация заканчивается, то ум возвращается к обыденной деятельности, поскольку наша медитация находится на подготовительных этапах.
You have to think and contemplate whether you want to be in peace and happiness, or you want to become happy and peaceful.
Вам нужно подумать и поразмышлять над двумя такими утверждениями. Хотите ли вы достичь счастья и мира, или хотите ли вы пребывать в мире и счастье, и почувствовать разницу в двух этих тезисах?
Becoming happy means my spouse should agree to me what I say.
Если вы придете к выводу, что вам нужно стать счастливым, это значит, что ваш супруг или супруга обязательно должны с вами согласиться во всем, что вы говорите.
Becoming happy means that I should have $1 million.
Стать счастливым это означает, что мне нужно заиметь $1 миллион.
Becoming happy means that I must get food of my choice.
Стать счастливым означает, что мне нужно получить ту еду, которая мне нравится больше всего.
Becoming happy means what I like, I must get it.
Стать счастливым означает все, что мне нравится, я должен получить.
And being happy means?
Что?
Being happy means you discover peace and happiness within you.
Что же означает быть счастливым? Быть счастливым означает то, что мы находим мир и счастье внутри нас самих.
Being happy means let me find out my essential nature.
Быть счастливым означает, что мы пытаемся найти нашу истинную природу.
And when you discover your nature that is always with you.
И тогда вы находите ту вашу истинную природу, которая на самом деле всегда вместе с вами.
Then what happens? You succeed in any meditation.
И тогда вы преуспеваете в любом виде медитации.
That is why we say that meditation is not a practice.
Именно поэтому мы утверждаем, что медитация не является практикой.
It is like, do you practice breathing 24 hours a day?
Это как если бы вы практикой считали дыхание, которым вы занимаетесь 24 часа в сутки.
You don't practice breath because you are not aware of anything during the deep sleep.
Вы не практикуете дыхание хотя бы уже потому, что вы не осознаете ничего, когда вы находитесь в глубоком сне.
So in order to succeed in the mindfulness, Shanti Meditation-Beginners program is designed.
И для того, чтобы преуспеть в осознанности, Гуруджи создал вот эту программу по шанти медитации для начинающих.
There are basic 5 steps.
В ней есть основные 5 шагов.
And in all these 5 basic steps, they work on the mind.
И все эти 5 шагов работают с умом.
And they work it naturally.
Работают естественным образом.
Last example, when you like something and you want to get it.
Возьмем предыдущий пример, когда человек чего-то хочет и что-то человеку нравится, и он хочет это получить.
That time your mind is working on you.
В данном случае время работает над вашим сознанием.
And when you contemplate and reflect on what is good in your life, you must be doing.
По-другому можно заняться тем, что поразмышлять над тем, что именно является хорошим в вашей жизни и чем следует заняться.
Let me repeat it again. I like it and I do it. It comes from the mind.
То есть, если кто-то говорит, что мне что-то нравится, я должен это сделать или получить, то это происходит из ума.
And what is really good for me, I ask my mind to do it.
Но если есть что-то такое, что действительно хорошо для меня, не то, что мне нравится, а то, что истинно хорошо для меня, то тогда я просто прошу свое сознание осуществить это.
So when you ask the mind, oh mind, this is good for me, you, and the entire life.
И тогда вы говорите своему сознанию, что вот есть нечто такое, что хорошо для меня и хорошо для всех остальных.
It needs a commitment.
И тогда нужно дать какой-то обет, что ли, выполнять это.
It needs an awareness from moment to moment.
Это требует осознанности от мгновения к мгновению.
It needs to drop what mind likes.
И тогда нужно не обращать уже внимания на то, что нравится уму и что ему не нравится.
And at last you discover the peace.
И в конечном итоге вы придете к миру.
Let us follow these principles in Shanti meditation today.
Давайте будем следовать этим принципам в сегодняшнем занятии Шанти медитации.
So eyes are closed. Find out the most comfortable position of your body. Whether you're sitting or lying down, both are okay. Don't get into anxiety, no, I have to sit in a particular posture to do it. No. Find out the best posture and the position of the body that you can be in at this moment in Shanti meditation. And then I say the very first preparatory step is relaxed. How do we relax? Relax, looking at the neck joint. It is undoing. It is not doing anything, my friends. What it means, let us do it practically. You look at the shoulder joints and you find some discomfort. So you adjust and align. That adjustment and alignment is undoing. Why it is undoing? Because your mind is causing that discomfort. And it has been doing it for years and years together. Look at the hip joints. Feel the sensation. Now, why I say you feel the sensation? Because you're looking at the hip joints, how you're going to feel it. Look at, I explain every step in the simple way possible. And still your mind is wandering, lazy and the crazy. Who is responsible? You're listening to the mind. You're not asking the mind to listen to you. Choice is yours. Then look at the knee joints. Undoing, unlearning. Done. The entire body is relaxed. Why it is relaxed? We are not doing anything. The moment your mind says, I have to do this, I have to rush to my office, go there, do this thing, you have already agitated every cell of the body. But now when you are in the mode of undoing, unlearning, that is the key point. You know, mind cheats you and it asks how to unlearn and how to undo it. And if the mind is asking this question, you miss the entire journey. What should be done at that moment? Do nothing, including thinking what to do. And then the second preparatory step comes is the steadiness. Steadiness, I was giving an example yesterday and day before yesterday in classes here. You park the car outside. Does the car move by itself? No. You have parked the body? No. You have simply parked the body. I'm not saying keep it steady forcefully. The moment you start working through the mind on the body, you will miss the practice. Understand, both the knowledge and the practice should go together. What should I do if my body moves? Just become aware. Body cannot move by itself. It is always moving through the mind. Which mind? Crazy mind, lazy mind, conditioned mind. You see that? And then the happy state. The meditation should start with a happy note. You should not get into anxiety. You should not start thinking, oh, it is a holy spiritual practice. I will realize God. Don't worry, the God will realize you. We need not to bring in God here. You know, we start thinking in that way. So that thinking takes your mind away. And you are missing. As I discussed 2 weeks before, that we are going deeper and deeper into this higher mindfulness practice, and that is the Shanti meditation for beginners. Now, as I discussed, life is like a river, and the choice is yours. When you live your life, it is meditation. When your mind lives your life, you know what it is? It is always suffering. Suffering. Choice is yours. So because we want to live our life, we should have a direction and intent. So look inside the head and the heart and say to yourself, let me discover peace and happiness within. Let me discover peace and happiness within. Don't hammer your mind, please. Don't hammer your head. Oh, I want peace and happiness. That way it doesn't work. It works through your awareness and attention, my friend. Okay, let me discover peace and happiness. And it happened to one guy when I was giving the practice in India. He was the chief executive of a very big company. At the age of 27, he got a heart attack. Why? He only focused on how. What the hell you're talking when I gave the same practice? Unfortunately, it was a sad story. At the age of the 32, he died. The heart attack. Why? Because he always moved by the mind. Now comes the next step, is known as, I have been talking a lot about it, dharana. Dharana means confining the territory of the mind. And we always do it. You are in your home, your mind is confined within the four walls of the room. The neighbors are out of sight. Look at it again. So, you're not doing anything, undoing. The mind is running too far from you, so we confine the territory. Become aware of the head and the neck and the space all around the head and the neck. My friends, the space is a fact. You are seeing, looking mentally the space all around your head and the neck. I know your mind will say, how far? Just maybe 1 foot all around your head and the neck, maybe 3 to 6 inches. Doesn't matter as long as you are aware of the space all around your head and the neck. Look at the right arm. So first thing, understand, when I say you to look at the right arm mentally, you feel the sensation. But why you feel the sensation? Because you are aware of right arm. Why you are aware of the right arm? Because you want to be aware of the space all around the right arm. This is only a reference point. We are not doing anything, my friends. And I can promise you, when you are in the mode of doing nothing, you will discover a deeper, deeper, deeper state of mindfulness. Left arm. So you're looking at the left arm and the space all around. What I'm saying, look at it. You're not doing anything. It is something. When I was talking, you were looking at me, but you were not aware of the space between you and me. But now you are aware of that space, which already exists. Don't start thinking, what will happen if I do this? You know which mind it is? It is crazy mind. Look at the rib cage in the valley and the space all around. So what happens? There is an awareness of the sensation of the chest and the belly. There is an awareness of the space all around the chest and the belly. There is an awareness of listening to me, and that is all. Awareness. I'm not saying you're making any effort. After all, your ears are open. Your intent is to do Shanti meditation. What else is left? And look at the right leg. and the space all around. So there is a simultaneous awareness of the space, of the sensation, and you are aware of it. Let me point out something very interesting here. Look at the left leg. There's space all around the left leg. There is a simultaneous awareness of the space in the left leg. You see, the most beautiful thing in awareness is that you can become aware of anything, everything in this world, if you make a choice. You can become aware of a sky, become aware of the mud, the river, the sky, the people. This one thing is there. The awareness is not polluted. This awareness never says, I don't want to, I don't become aware of this thing. It remains the same. The day we are born, the day we leave this earth planet. This awareness remains the same. It is not colored by, influenced by anything outside. Good. Let us move to the second step. I call it a pratyahara. But you know, we always try to do something pratyahara. I don't want to see bad things in my life. I always want to see good things in my life. As if when you see the bad things, your eyes will be colored with badness. You see that? How ignorant we are. So the pratyahara simply means, in the beginning of this practice, you were looking at me. Pratyahara means now you're looking at yourself. See the point? But so I have been saying, my friends, knowledge and the practice both are essential to any meditation practice. So now look again the head and the neck. So this time the space is not there. Why? Pratyahara means that you're looking at yourself. You're sensing, you're tasting, you're touching mentally the head and the neck, and you feel the sensation and the stillness. What a big change the moment you start looking at yourself. Look at the right arm. Look. There is a natural attention. When I say look at the right arm, when American scientist defines the practice of meditation, mindfulness, paying attention non-judgmentally. Why should I bring in that judgmental or non-judgmental? There is always a point when I look at you. There is nothing. I simply look at you through my eyes when the mind is clear. Mind is in the present. It is natural. Look at the left arm and experience the sensation and the stillness, my friend. The right leg. Look at the right leg and feel the sensation and the stillness. I'm saying experience the sensation and the stillness. I'm not saying make the body still, force it to stillness. There is no need. Left leg sensation and the stillness. Pratyahara means now you're asking these senses which were looking the world outside, people, relations, money, pleasure, to yourself. You are one. Outside, the objects are billions and millions. That brings the change. What we do in Pratyahara from today, I will not eat this. Don't eat. For example, you like cauliflower and you say to yourself, I will not eat. The cauliflower is not at all affected. Doesn't care you. Third step. Third step I have been saying is the Antar Yatra, the inner journey. First time when you come to my home, I introduce you, here is a restroom, here is a living room, here is your room. You don't know. Discovery means you enter into the unknown. Inner journey, the third step is like that. So what are the necessary tools that we should have? Just an awareness. That's all. You don't need any mantra and anything of that sort. So first look at the head and the neck. Experience outside sensation in the stillness. Look inside and just be there. I will extend this step in a little bit and transition to the fourth and the fifth step today, so that you can move into a deeper state today. So outside there is a sensation in the stillness. Inside there is a dark space. In that dark space, you are looking at yourself. You know where you are. That is enough. That awakens you to calmness and a quietness. You experience how calm it is today. Another understanding, my friends, you are in a total darkness in a room. You enter there. And I ask you, what do you see in the room? You will surely say me, are you crazy? There is a total darkness. I don't see anything. You see that I created by the mind is always crazy to see things, and that I is not seeing anything. You should be happy. But the biggest thing, that even in that darkness you see yourself. How? You are aware of yourself. Look at the beauty. There will be 100 people sitting in a dark room that you can't see. Because you can't see them, that I doesn't work created by the mind, but you know yourself, you see yourself. That is the beauty of this meditation. Look at the right arm outside, sensation in the stillness. Now see the outside, because you see some object. What is that object? Right arm. What is the experience of the right arm? Sensation and stillness outside. And now you simply move inside. The mind says what to do. Do nothing. Did I say you to do anything? No. So now that I-ness created by the mind is not there, and no object is there, but you are there. You know yourself, you are here. That is the beauty of the third step. This is what I call Antar Yatra. Now, look at the left leg. Or you can do any part of the body. So why we are doing on different parts of the body? To ask the mind to know. This is the way to discover. You need not to do anything. Left leg outside, lot of things. Sensation, stillness, left leg, and look inside. Nothing is there. And nothing is there except you. But do not start thinking, my friend. I said you remain aware. When you start thinking, then you will miss the practice. So, left leg, right leg. Outside is sensation in the stillness. Sensation in the stillness. And inside, nothingness. Who knows there is nothingness inside? You. It means you see yourself away from the thought, the memory, the body, the breath. That is it. Right arm outside and inside. What a beautiful state we are in without doing anything. Without doing anything? Yes. The entire body, from the top to the toes. And looking inside, being there inside the body. Look at it, being there inside the body. Being there inside the body, you are there. And that gives you the idea what it means by doing nothing is all about mindfulness practice. Just being there, looking at the breath. The breath is going in and out, feeling the sensation of the breath, and no change. Today in the fourth step, which is known as a pratyak, I'm giving a break in the fourth step to the mind that is constantly running outside. Looking at the breath going in and out, first point. Second point, you feel the sensation of the breath when it goes in and out. And third point, there is no change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. You see in the background, you are aware of the relaxed, steady, and the happy state. You are aware of outside. Same time, you are aware of inside. And you are aware of the breath. Aren't you aware when you are inside your, say for example, the living room? You are aware of the sofa, the walls, the shape, the size, the colors, the boutique, the paintings, the carpet, everything. Subconsciously you are aware. But here you are consciously aware. Why? We have an intent of what? Moving into mindfulness state. Now, when the breath, where in which field the breath is moving? Breath is moving in a dark space. What do you see? Only yourself. You know, this you is different from I-ness created by the mind. You inside, you outside. What should I do? Do nothing. Float in that dark space where the breath is moving. Means what? Now you are becoming aware of the field where the breath is moving. Because there you are, you exist. I'm not talking the mind. Another modifications to help you go deeper into that state of mindfulness. This is a hard mindfulness practice. This is a higher mindfulness practice. I would love to watch you and see you physically, how you guys are doing. So be ready for the video next time. Don't worry about the distractions, you know it's all about. What we are doing, in a way, we are not doing anything. The breath is going in and out, and you are aware. Where, what is that feel where the breath is going in, coming out? Where the breath is going in and out, you're looking at the field. That is the way to and now doing nothing. Yes, you do nothing, but it doesn't mean that you start thinking of something. Oh, now I have to do nothing. So what happens? Sometimes you become aware of the sensation in the stillness and you return to that deeper inside. Sometimes you're aware of the breath and you return to the field in the space where there is a knowing and being is there. I talked about being is happy is the way to meditate. Becoming happy is not the way to meditate. So now it is being. Being. You're being happy, you're being. No, doing nothing. You're already doing nothing. You're in that state. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. In order to progress on the path, it is always good to share your experiences openly, frankly, bluntly. So when you share your experiences, it helps you to, and on the YouTube also, you can share your experiences on the chat message, also with your audio and the video, as some people from India do it. So now is the time to return, bring your awareness on the right palm, on the left palm. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside. Know your experiences. Bring the hands down. Let us share your experiences openly. So, how are you, Samir?
I'm fine, sir. I was doing good, very good. It was a very good experience, but after some time, these mosquitoes started sitting on my face, and this, so it was a little bit irritating a lot. And I started.
Mosquito also wanted to do meditation.
In India, it's a big problem.
No problem. It's okay. It is good.
But it was a very good experience, sir. Very good. Lot of peace went into my head.
Wonderful. That is a good experience. How are you, Dennis, Irina, Armin, and others? Those who are also watching on the YouTube, please let me know. Don't be shy. If you didn't succeed, then what? Do you shy when you have a constipation? No. So when you didn't succeed, it is a mental constipation. So don't think about it. Just talk about it. So what happened? Those who are looking, obviously the YouTube, they can write on the YouTube. Was feeling sleepy in the beginning, but towards the end, the mind became clearer and more calm. Dennis writes. It's wonderful. Really wonderful. We are progressing step by step. Dennis. Herman, Kate, how are you? Yes, you can open the video, Idina and Kate, and you can talk to me. Those who are watching on the YouTube, they can also open their... you can write. You need to write in the masses. So, there you see that. So when you write your experiences, it will help you, it will help me to recustomize, personalize the program. No comments? Or you are still in meditation? Thank you. Kate writes, thank you. I feel the silence. Wonderful. Yes. I feel the silence. That's a good, very good experience. Kate Arman, namaste. I saw you that you sent me a message. How about you, Arman? Someone write hours only. On the YouTube, but what it means. Serenity, yes, that is good. Very good. Yeah, that is how you have to share. I can't read the name, it is not in English, but he writes, I'm meditating every day for 3 hours. Come on, let me know what you do for 3 hours. About 8 years, and I still can't achieve the serenity. Oh, that is what you have written. So I cannot. Yeah, she is Russian. So what is your name in English? That's a very good question. You see that? He or she is writing. I can't figure out his gender. So I'm adding here, you see. Hi. I'm meditating every day for 3 hours, about 8 years, and I still can't achieve the serenity. I'm Russian. My name is Paul. I'm trying to lift my energy to Anahata. So even in this meditation, you are always trying to raise your energy to Anahata, and there you are missing the point. Why you are trying in meditation, my friend? When you try, you will never succeed. Do you try breathing 24 hours? Would you like to listen to me for a couple of weeks? Don't bring in your knowledge in the practice of this Shanti meditation. Just flow with it. Just move into it. You see, that's what I'm saying you. That's a good question. I appreciate. I'm trying to lift my energy to anahata. What about if the energy starts moving upward naturally? The top of this head is the center of peace, happiness, love, wisdom. The base of the spine is the center of greed, desire, survival, fear, anger, hesitation, stress, effort. And in between the two, the energy flows. Okay? In between the two, the energy flows. Now, if the greed, anger, desire, and effort is pulling me, I cannot lift my energy upward. Never. What should we do? Leave everything. Yes, I am feeling my energy, but there are many blocks in my body. See, this is another knowledge that you have. You know there are many blocks in my body that prevent the movement of that energy. Now you know the blocks. And when you are aware of those blocks, your mind is constantly thinking of those blocks in the practice, and you miss it. So my dear friend, next time when you practice, leave everything of your past knowledge that something is blocking you. We all are the same human being. We all have the same peace and happiness within me and within you. There is nothing that can ever block except our own condition. Would you like to do it? Leave everything. We will think of lifting this energy up or down or right or left much later once we move the mind within. With these remarks, let us meet again next week, and namaste.